Alright, so just another day of more having to watch nearly 3 vids to get an idea on bullshit, because let's see, what did I originally had in mind until having to discuss about this one smooth brain asshole that was on Reddit and whatnot. Oh, let's see here. The first episode, well, not subject I want to talk about is retirement, dot dot dot. I'm saying here, why is that? I mean, obviously, I'm still gonna post until the day I die and whatnot, but it's just other commentators that revolve their channels around the either A, posting at all, or just the game or the COD series and whatnot. So yeah, that's why. Because where did people even have this whole retirement problem when it comes to even posting at all? Oh, I don't know. Ever since Modern Warfare 3 released, what happened was that there's just a shitload of commentators that I've been following since the 2000s, but then all of a sudden they decide to retire because they're like adulting, or well, yeah, and they're adulting and they're just fed up with the series of why they hate everything and whatnot. I mean, yeah, granted, back in the days of the 360 PS3, it's just that every game had their fuss and whatnot, but at least you can at least somewhat overcome the exploits and whatnot. So it's like, yeah. So I don't know why you should give up playing the series for good. But adulting, that's understandable. So that's really the only other excuse why people have been retiring. But the ones that did bother to continue and whatnot, though. But I've been seeing a few more people have been retiring over the most minor things, i.e., as soon as Cold War released, some people have retired to the point where they just delete their channel for good. Which I was like, okay, people, if you're gonna retire posting at all, it's just don't delete the channel, leave your videos up, because obviously who knows how much shit you've posted from back then and whatnot, but are lost in cyberspace and whatnot, and the only way you can actually permanently have your content be gone is if you get banned. So yeah, that's all I gotta say, because with that the issue that is of retirement and whatnot. So, and as soon as my stupid support assistant would stop getting out of the way, because even though I'm just gonna talk, fuck, come on. Anyway, what was it? Yeah. So, and then I look at my quote-unquote pseudo-retirement that is of playing COD, dot, dot, dot. I only quote-unquote retired because what happened was I was extremely late as hell on even moving on to the PS4 and the Xbox One, but even then, by the time I finally do move on, dot, 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 it's just that they already announced that they're making new systems. I was like, God damn it. So, yeah, that was because I remember looking back to my previous commentaries on what we learned on the PS4 X Bone generation. It's just, I'm sitting here, God damn it. This generation, that generation was just a waste of time, and people are all just, you should have bought a fucking PC. So yeah, but it'd be nice if my finances wasn't shit. So there it is. And then oh, and also another issue on the whole retirement issue. Well, actually, yeah, all I gotta say is the PS4 and Xbone made me quote unquote retire video games, but at the same time, it's like I managed. It somehow got me out of retirement. So that's all I gotta say. Which, to be honest, it was a waste of time, because maybe I should have stayed gone for good and not play the generation. But yeah. And then people are all like, this is an irrelevant subject, and people are all, when am I gonna retire from cars? Because in real life, I'm more of a car person. Never, because cars and video games, and looking up, for some odd reason, I've been looking up guns in real life. Like, those are like the few things that have been keeping me away from drugs. Oh, watching anime, yeah. I'm sitting here like, people are all, when are you gonna get out of it? When are you gonna quit doing this? I'm sitting here, if I can find a way to get a new hobby without getting into drugs, then yeah, I'll lay off whatever it is. So that's why I've been doing this and whatnot, this and that. And but anyway, hey, what was the other subject? Even though I watched 3 vids, because I'm nearly halfway into the match with all that bullshit that I had to like talk about. So, oh, and that is Vanguard at all on what ideas that they have on the fucking perks at all, because even though we just had the beta and revealed some of the perks, but I'm pretty sure the beta also did not include the downsides of the perks and whatnot. Because gosh, and I'm sitting here in the something that wasn't broke. Actually, I mean, perks have ruined COD since COD 4 because as of whatnot, not on how it makes the balance and whatnot, but it's just that like it's just the idea of giving a perk a downside as soon as you get that. But seriously though, the just we don't need a downside on a perk, okay? Looking back to COD 4, when you choose not to use stopping power, you were at a huge handicap because of that. Because the entire lobby has a much faster time to kill, and then all of a sudden you decide to take something where, despite the time to kill was naturally fast, you end up slowing it down, which was frustrating as hell. And I have like one match where I was running around with sleight of hand on an assault rifle, which that's fun times, but yeah. But one of the other perks was all you are a tank, but you're heavy or something, or if you sprint, you'll take less damage as if you had painkiller by default. And then once again, they fucking bring back commando and they don't really have a downside on that, but you guys did not think twice, because I'm still waiting on I mean, I can't think of a new perk that was actually useful other than Recon back in Modern Warfare 3 and maybe Stalker, but that's just because the original concept was that I was gonna like talk about this subject like really harshly, so but then again, is like as soon as I started to pick up the microphone and start doing this, it just all melted away and be a little calmer. That I digress. So what's the last tidbit before this bullshit even comes to an end? Once again, it's another episode of talking about incentive and whatnot. People are all like, stop saying the word incentive and whatnot. I'm saying here, it'd be nice if the games would fucking give us some reason to even play it and whatnot, and motivation. And because what happens is that it's just that back in the older games, it's like when you had like a camo and whatnot, that was it. But no, a lot of the games are just, since they're just focusing on skins and whatnot, it's like and then there's dark matter at the same time too, which actually no, like Sledgehammer is Damascus, and that was like the highest, but who knows what comical shit they're gonna do in the future, so that's gonna be short and whatnot. So yeah, seriously, I mean, other than prestiging and whatnot and getting camos, there's really no other incentive. Oh, and unlocking the attachments too, so that's another issue, unless they have prestige tokens. So yeah, but seriously, let us earn shit instead of buying it. That's all I gotta say about it.